Everybody, and welcome back to
King's Kids Kitchen. This is the beautiful kitchen where we get to see who God is with all our lovely ingredients here.
Yes!
They're all surrounded in a big heart.
And the reason they're surrounded in a big heart is because God's love is the main ingredient that all the other ingredients of who God is are smothered in.
Aye, that's right. God is love.
Now, we're going to remind ourselves what we've done over the last 4 weeks. In the first week, we explored that God is our...
Good shepherd.
Yes,
he's a good shepherd. Hopefully you guessed that right then. You're on it. And we made this wee sheep here just to remind us that he is a good shepherd to us. His eyes are on us, he looks out for us, and he always brings us to the place where he can show us all his goodness.
Oh, and then we found out about God being our rock.
Yeah, you rock, God.
Do you know, God is our rock. He is a rock that can never be shaken, even in times like the coronavirus. Nothing changes about him and nothing is shaken.
Yeah, that's right. He's
Thank
solid.
you, Lord.
Solid as a rock. Aye, and then after that, we found out that he is a good teacher to us.
Yeah.
Now, you lot have all got good teachers looking after you in your schools. He is a good teacher who looks after us all of the time, all through our lives, whether you're in school, whether you are older. He is so patient with you. And he taught us this lesson all about how to be a good friend.
Yes.
So he made this hand. It's a helping hand because he wants us to know being a good friend is helping people who need a helping hand, whatever they may look like.
Yes, and then last week we found out how God is our forgiver. How that, if we go off and do things without God and then realise, I made a mistake, we can come back to God and say sorry, and he forgives us.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
He clothes us in his forgiveness, and he puts a ring on our finger to say we are in his family.
That's right. We are in his family. We belong to him, and he belongs to us. That is so, so good. Do you know all of these 4 things? And these are just 4. There are loads of good things
that
all
God
about
is.
God.
Yeah.
I know you could explore them for yourselves, Because there's things like he's a healer. Or, he gives us everything that we need. He's a provider.
Holy.
That's right.
There's so many, but why don't we look at the slideshow from all the lovely things we found out about God being our forgiver?
Yeah, let's see what you've been up to.
Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us, save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Yeah, yeah. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us.
Oh, it was so good to see you lot in all of those photos. Thank you for sending them in. It's great to see what you've been up to with the Lord.
Have you noticed we're in the story corner?
Aye.
That's because we're going to read a great story that's all about God's great, unstoppable love for you. No matter what you've done or what you're going to do, God's love for you is unstoppable.
That's right. And one of you lovely King's kids had a picture one time about what God's love is like.
He did.
And the picture was like this river. And the water just flowed and flowed and flowed and never stopped flowing. And you know what? It says that in the Bible, that from heaven itself, from God's own throne, there is a river that flows to us.
Amazing.
Thank you, Lord. You're so good. You never stop. You
No,
never
you
turn off the
don't.
taps.
Now let's settle down for the story.
Aye.
Here we go. God's great, unstoppable love created the entire universe.
Wow. And everything in it.
Including you.
Thank you.
Hi.
And he loves you with a great, big, unstoppable love.
His unstoppable love for you is deeper than the oceans.
It's higher than the moon and the stars.
It's wider than the big blue sky.
God's great love for you is with you wherever you go.
On the good days
On the bad days.
God's great love for you is with you when you're asleep at night.
And when you wake up in the morning, he's right there with you too. It's just unstoppable, his love. And it is everywhere.
God's great unstoppable love for you is perfect
Aye.
and will never end. Now, everything we've said to you, King's Kids, is all in the Bible and it's true. You're going to go into breakout rooms now, and the Year 6s are going to help you to choose which one of these special things you've heard about you like best, so that you can draw it or do a model of a Lego of it.
Aye.
Get ready to see which breakout room you're going to.
Aye, have a lovely time.
Bye-bye, King's Kids!
See you later.